Good morning. Showing you my little fountain running this morning. I didn't know it had a little light on it, but it does. So calming, huh? You can see it a little bit better with this light. Little Buddha fell over and his face is all wet. But yeah, there he is. Okay. So good morning. It's dark out here, but it's 6:25 a.m. and I thought I better get started. Not much of a sunrise yet. I told you guys it's going to be later and later, huh? So that was just a little peek at my fountain. And it's quite dark out here. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Friday, August 29th, I believe. Let me see. Yep, Friday, August 29th, 2025. It's about 58, just clicked to 58 degrees here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the United States. We made it to Friday, guys. Good morning, Joey. 11:25. Okay. Hey, Joey, what did you do with your day so far, honey? We're going to be in the United States, some of the states, we change our clocks, fall back, and then spring and ahead. So pretty soon, I think November something. I think, yeah, November, we do fall back, then spring ahead. We go back 1 hour. So instead of it being 6:30 right now, it'll be 5:30 when you do that. And then in the spring, they skip an hour. It's craziness. Just craziness. But I'm sitting in the dark here. So I better get up there. So I hear the crickets more than the birds today. What do you guys hear? Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, August 29th. We're almost done with this. Grandma Moore, you hear roosters at your house? Okay. Yeah, here I hear the crickets. I don't hear the birdies today. I've just been for a run. Oh, had some food. How are you? And my cats are doing fine. I had Mr. kept coming on my live last night. Hi, Kelly. No school for you today. Yay. And you have Monday off too, huh? Wow. 4-day weekend. They planned that good. Oh yeah. So Grandma Moore, you have chickens like Sunny? I heard about Sunny's chickens. It's horrible. I wonder if she ever found out what happened with her chickens. Everybody hear me okay? Everything? I guess so, since you answered my questions. Kelly, you know how I said I got that booster and I haven't, thank God, haven't been cut off during the live. Well, the other day when it cut out, remember it froze? My dogs bumped the little thing that plugs in the wall, the transmitter. That's why it went off. It was hanging out of the wall. I was like, dang, I was going to return that thing too. Thank goodness I figured it out. No, but I live in the country. These roosters are trying to find out who could be the loudest in the morning. Oh, yeah, we had chickens when I was growing up too. We had 200 chickens. I'm not sure how many roosters we had, though. Good morning, Yvonne. Tomorrow's the big day. You get the kiddos. Top of the morning to you, Daryl. And Yvonne says, good morning, Kelly. Good morning. Thank you guys for hitting the like. I appreciate that. I really do. I feel all the hugs. So last night I had that live for the challenge, and I was trying to talk about the stuff, but showing my chart and stuff, but I guess everybody was just catching up, especially with Tracy coming on for a little bit. I used to work for USDA. I counted chickens. Ugh. Did you count loud one or live ones or ones that were ready to be processed? Everybody's saying good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's not sing today, Sally. I was showing everyone my little fountain, and I guess Buddha fell over and he got his little face all wet, and it's cement, so it's going to be a while before it dries. He's so cute. Hello, my friend Dean. Good morning, handsome. How are you today? He's just listening to my voice. Luckily, I counted them from, so there's a database. Okay, that's good. That's good. How you doing there, Dean? Everything working out for you? Charles got in contact with me yesterday, and he said that he still didn't get his 1,000. So I don't know. Maybe it happened overnight or something. That's rough, you know. Does he do lives? I wonder. Does he do live sessions? Already dropped a ride and a spark shot. I watched DJ's thing when he got pulled over, but I didn't see where, because I was listening to it too, but I must have missed where he got pulled over. Is that during the video when he got pulled over? I feel bad because he's so positive about everything, and then he goes and original or extra. I didn't see that one, Grandma. I got to keep my eye on that one. I told him he should do his channel, Grandma, but he doesn't. He has his DIY channel, and I think the only thing he has is his odometer kicking over, and I can't remember what else. Do you have that Plinko thing, Daryl? Done. Oh, Daryl, we have to get the games together for tonight too. So we're gonna have a game night tonight, but I really like playing Name That Tune, but since I got copyrighted, I guess we're gonna have to do something else. Or I can play less of the song, like 5 seconds of the song. Should I live on the edge? What do you think, Dean? Should I live on the edge? Dean's like, no. Fun, Kelly says. The worst part was as soon as the farmer passed, I would have to call the surveyors to see who was taking over the farm. Ugh. Yeah, terrible part of my job. My neighbor across the street, the one with the tree, she asked me yesterday, she goes, in the morning, Sally, who were you talking to? I said, why, can you hear me? She said, well, yeah, I can hear you, but I can't hear what you're saying. I said, I'm just spreading the word of God. Come on over. Oh my goodness. I guess my neighbors think that I'm talking to myself on the porch. They're sending the men in the white coats, I guess, huh? If they did, I'd be like, "Ooh, vacation time." Yeah, so she's like, "Who are you talking to in the morning?" The stares I get when I am in my car talking to my phone are freaky. Yeah, a lot of people, though, do that too, but, when I was, I don't know, in my teens, about 17, I used to listen to Prince all the time. So I was listening to Baby I'm a Star, and I'm pulling up to the light, and these kids next to me were laughing because I was singing so loud, and I had my tea roof off, and I was oblivious to anyone around me, and then I don't remember if I just stopped or what, like, "Oh, crap," but I should have just, kept singing. Um, I would do that today, I would just keep singing and wave to them. When people stare at me at the light, I just wave, "Hi, how you doing?" They're like, "Oh my, wacko." So Daryl and I are deciding to make, I think 2 more recipes. I might have to do it solo because he's so tired when he gets home anymore. But, the one I'm gonna do today is some kinda Salisbury steak meatballs, and the other one is Big Mac tacos. Did anybody see that online? Um, I think it was I don't watch TikTok, but someone told me it was on TikTok. So I'm gonna do Big Mac tacos. I mean, Daryl and I don't eat at McDonald's. We haven't ate at McDonald's in about probably 15 years. Anybody there like McDonald's? All right, am I good to go, Daryl? On Thanksgiving. Oh, is that you was a high school teacher? Well, let me tell you something. I only want the little kids. Um, Little kids, no, they still love teachers. But those 8th graders ate me alive, Grandma. I'm telling you what. They ate me alive. I go home crying. I was telling Rhonda some of the stories that happened to me with the principal and letting the kids, oh my goodness. If maybe on one of my other lives I'll tell the story. Hello, IDKJS. Hello. I subbed 1st grade and couldn't handle it. Well, you know what? It's all in, like, my sister, she's a neonatal nurse, and she's like, "I don't know how you do that." I don't know how she holds those little teeny weeny babies in her hand or, when they pass away and stuff. Um, and Kelly says, "Same, tried middle school and it wasn't for me." Yeah, it's all in your personality, Grandma Moore. So, what age group did you like? Did you like the high schoolers? I think my personality is too, I don't know if I want to call it animated or too bubbly for big kids. Because I start off the day like this, just rambling and rambling, and then probably like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I'm ready. Secondary, okay, so you like the big kids. Do they do primary up to 6th grade now, or did they change it? Okay, hi IDK. This is a religious station here, honey. Do you want to join us or go on? Oh, he went on vacation. Thank you, Daryl. Sicko, sicko. I was a Girl Scout leader with an assistant with junior high kids at church. Yeah, I did. My 6th and 7th graders were good. They were good. They were excellent because I had them in 6th grade. They respected me. And when they went in 7th grade, they knew how I was and they knew how I taught. But those 8th graders, whew, those 14-year-olds, boy, those hormones were crazy. My goodness. All right, guys. Well, thanks for hitting the like button. We'll get started here. Let me get my books out. I homeschooled my kids. If I can teach like that, I would do elementary. During the pandemic, when I was in teaching, that's when we came back here to Pennsylvania. So I wasn't teaching then, but I don't know how people taught little kids on the internet. I don't know how you guys did that. And I give you a great amount of credit for that. I don't know how you would keep their attention while they're on, online. So that was just I think a lot of the children are behind too from doing the online, during the pandemic, because I don't think a lot of them were actually, like I don't think that parents were thinking, I don't know. I don't think that they thought it was like for kindergarten it was important. It's just kindergarten. I would get that a lot of times, but it's the foundation of building. Yeah. I think a lot of them are behind in reading, math, and that because a lot of the parents don't know how to teach, but they had to learn that, well, teaching isn't easy. But let me get my coffee here, get myself moving here. All right. I can't believe it's Friday already. And it's the end of August. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise and Betty Davis. That's what I was. I don't know why I say that. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I'm going to move this over here. Good morning, everyone. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Yeah. So, get my chair here. Let's see what everybody's doing. Good morning. Do you have anything else? My grandkids are because of that. That COVID. So, all right. I'm not allowed to plan anything because God told me the way it was the other day, boy. I had this thing I wanted to talk about that was weighing on my heart, and I just I couldn't find the book that I was looking for, and in the Bible because the tab was bent back and I was getting all frustrated. So, all right, I'm just ruffle the pages here. Jeez Louise. Wait. All right. Hi, Carol. I didn't call you Jamie this time. I remembered you were using someone else's thing. Hi, Carol. Oh, I forgot to bring my map out, guys. I got a world map, and I'm going to put the little pins in it where you guys live. It's in the house, and if I go in there, you know what's going to happen. Ah, brother. All right. Well, here's what we got here. Um, Love flows to me and through me. Love is the name and nature of God and a wonderful aspect of my divine inheritance. God is love, and I am loved by and through that love. I can trace all of my loving impulses to the divine within. In fact, I feel most alive when I'm generously share the love that lives in my heart. I feel grateful there are so many ways to do this. I can demonstrate compassion for a stranger, recognizing and honoring their sacred worth. I can cultivate love through other acts of kindness. Even a simple smile and warm greeting when can brighten someone's day and let them know they matter. Each time I make a heartfelt connection, I am bringing the love of God into the world. When I love, I am manifesting the kingdom of heaven right here on earth. Let all that you do be done in love. It's from 1 Corinthians 16, verse 14. Let all you do be done in love. All right. Oh, Christina. Hello, Christina. I hope your day's full of, you hurt your back. I took a fall too. I don't know if you saw that, but my wrist is better. I went to the ER and what a fight. Just, going to the ER is fun. Um, Let's see who else is here. I can't see that. I don't know what Jamie said there. I can't read that. Happy early birthday. Oh, you're 60. 64 next Sunday. Next Sunday, or is it this Sunday? Like coming up Sunday? Happy birthday, 64. I just turned 60 and I'm just getting used to that. Doesn't feel any different. But oh no, I didn't know that. Lifting too many boxes. Is that how you hurt yourself? I Christina says happy birthday. Mine's kind of, I fall down a lot. It's embarrassing to tell you how I fell down, but um oh, what do you lift? Are you moving or something? Why were you lifting boxes? Refresh my memory while you lift boxes. People always tell me to act my age. How can I when I've never been that age before? True, Daryl. True. So I'm so proud of my husband. He's been trying to get those rocks moved. He's showing me love by getting those rocks moved out of the front of the yard there that those kids took off. I'm very proud of him, but I have to keep yelling at him to tell him not to do too much. And then he has to learn his age there too, right, Daryl? I was going through stuff for the flea. Oh yeah, the flea market. When the flea markets, is it this weekend? I thought it was like middle of September. That's what I want to say. Middle of September. My mental age is definitely younger than my physical age. Yeah, yeah. Next weekend. Okay, I didn't think it was this weekend because we're having one. I saw a sign. They only, when they advertise for the one here, they only put one sign up at the end of the road by the light. That's it. No other advertisements unless you read it on the borough page. I have been struggling with the word manifesting. It is against, wait, is that against relying on God, or is manifesting okay? Not sure if I'm asking it correctly. Yeah, I've heard about that too, but um I think like if you're thinking of manifesting not like through, you know, the universe, I know people say that, but when I'm manifesting, I'm thinking positive, like I already had it through God. That's how I manifest. I know other people do it a different way. Um, Christina, you don't have to tell me about way too much stuff. I have 40 years of treasures. I mean, crap. But yeah, Grandma Moore, that's hard, especially with how people portray that, or, um, say about manifesting and meditation. But when I meditate, I'm meditating to talk to God, to be more open to listening to Him, because I have a hard time listening because I'm all about the gabber gabber. And I have to learn to do that. And when I'm meditating and I'm trying to manifest, I'm asking God for gifts. Does that make sense at all? Does that help you, Grandma? Because that's the way I look at it. Because even though I have that little Buddha, I'm not praising the Buddha. I just like he's a little cute guy. I just like cute little things. Does that help? No, seriously, does that help you, Grandma? Because that's the way I think of it. Because there's no way that I would think that like the universe. I mean, I don't. I'm not trying to say anything against anybody's beliefs, but my opinion, my philosophy, I believe that God is what brings all gifts to us. However, I guess I'm a kind of a hypocrite when I say, because what about karma dharma? Because I know karma dharma takes care of things for people. So yeah, but that's what I do when I'm meditating. I'm thinking about God, or trying to get listening skills to listening skills to be more focused. And I don't know. Does anybody know what those little crowns are you guys have next to your name, like the purple thing with the number one in that? I pressed on it when I was on a live yesterday, and it says I have on the leaderboard or something. Is it just something to when you're talking on a live? I'm always curious about things like that. Yep. So, I'm sorry, Christina, what's beautiful? What I said? I know. Oh my goodness. This plant behind me makes me look like I have my hair sticking out. I keep doing that. It's how much you're commenting on the live. Uh-huh. Okay, but does it do anything like do you get any points for your channel? It's just something a little game. I don't know. I'm just asking. Completely off topic. Um, I think it's the most comments on the stream. So do you get like brownie points on your channel for that? I appreciate you sharing your philosophy. It's very helpful. Thank you. The whole crown thing seems useless. Okay. Okay, I won't worry about it anymore. I just was curious. No, I was just going to say your hair looks amazing. Oh, yes, I was up and I even put my makeup on and I did a little kind of spikiness there. That's the way it's supposed to be, but I cut it myself, so no brownie points. That's what Kelly says. Yeah, I poked it out, and then Daryl dyed it, of course, and then I cut it. So it's all in the family. Or I should say Sarge did it, if you watch my video. Um, yeah, Sarge did my hair. And then I always make an appointment. If you have Sarge do your hair, thank you, Christina. Thank you very much. That means a lot to this old lady here. Um, but if you do book an appointment with Sarge, make sure you book it because watch the video. All right, Bob. Oh my heavens. We had fun with that. So uh all right, so let me see. Let me get on with this. Oh, I digress all the time. I'm so sorry. I just someone says something to me, and then I go, "Bloop," I go off to another thing. Now, where was I? Um, I was doing the love thing, and 25. I lost my page. Darn it. Okay, sorry. Um, See, this is where you would lose kindergartners if you lost your page and they were like, "Oh, she's not paying attention." I went to Bentleyville last night for my son's game. Oh, how was it? Did they win? Mhm. All right, so um, where was I? Got the wrong page again. Darn, darn, darn. So it says, I am caring and kind. The impulse to care, to feel moved to reach out to one another with kindness and compassion is a wonderful way to bring the love of God to life. I may never know the ripple effect of my caring acts, and I don't need to. It is enough to know that I am receiving blessings as I share them. I also don't worry about how my kindness and caring will be repaid. I give, love, and serve with no thought of repercussion. Because I understand the caring I receive from others is coming from God. So I like to I'd rather give than receive, and if someone gives something to me, I'm like, "Oh, I gotta get them." I always feel like I have to repay them. I don't know why that I don't know if that's because of my upbringing, because, my father always told me, that I wasn't worthy, so I guess that's why I have the outlook of that because, I do stuff my chiropractor does stuff for me, and I always wanna repay him, and he's like, "Sal, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that." Um Oh, it's hard. I love giving, but I feel so awkward. Yes! Grandma, maybe it's a sign of the times or something. Hi, Addie, honey, welcome. But I feel like that too, Grandma. I always feel like if someone gives me something, I'm just like, like, especially into the school year or at Christmas time when all my students would give me all these gifts and I give them a little coloring book and a pack of crayons. I mean, I just feel like, oh my goodness, they gave me like a $50 gift card to Starbucks. So I love giving people things. So hi, Mia. Hi, how are you? Mia Williams in the house. Um, oh boy, please share the information for the chiropractor. Oh, yes, I have. He's out near you though. He's in Daryl, where's he from? He just moved. He was in Plum, but he moved, so now I gotta move. I gotta go farther for him. His name is Dr. Jonathan Vitale, Vitale. Um, this is getting old here with this beeping in the morning, sir. Um, I have that for the flea market, a bunch of school supplies. Well, I bought more school supplies just because they were selling school supplies because I'm used to buying school supplies and office supplies. You taught their kids all year, so you did. So yeah, Bell Vernon, is that near you, Christina? Bell Vernon? Never mind. Haha. What, Mia? Okay. I was saying good morning to you. Okay. I love your glasses. They come apart, honey. They're from Pair, Pair, pair.com. Thank you. I change them all the time with my outfit. And these ones you kind of go with every outfit, but I like that real pretty fuchsia right there. I'm not a pink person, but a fuchsia. Um, that's near you. Okay, I'll text you that. Hi, Johnny. Welcome back. Click on the crown, then on the page, click on the question mark, something to do with XP. I don't understand. Yeah, it said something about the leaderboard with the comments or something. Mia, do you know what the crown means? You're number 2. What does that mean, honey? I'm old. I don't know things. I wonder about stuff and then I ask and then I'm like, oh, nobody else knows. Oh my goodness. Um, you don't know either? Okay. So it's not just me. Um, so I'm not sure if Rhonda's here. Rhonda and I are planning to do a live together. She is she's like sorry if I'm bumping that. She's a life coach and she does a lot of other things. Like she does counseling and things. And I was talking her ear off the other day, but I'm looking forward to doing a live with her as soon as we figure out how to do it. That's okay, honey. That's okay. My breakfast is Tylenol and coffee today. Hee hee. All right. Sounds good to me. Tylenol does nothing for me. RJ, I am almost in Ohio. I'm in Pennsylvania. My friend Heather, she lives in Ohio, and I'm going to go see her. But this is Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh. It means she is number 2, so she has the most amount of XPs. Okay. I don't know what an XP is. I'm trying to do that at the Civic Center. I have to run. Okay, Grandma, you do your live. I'll try to stop by there. But usually after this is chaos with those dogs. Hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Yes, you too. Hello. Focus. Oh, it's going so fast now. Hope good. I hope you're not no, I'm not a Steeler. I don't do any sports, RJ. I have family in Oh, I live right near there, RJ. I live right near there, McKeesport. Have a good day, Grandma Moore. Mia says it's so cool. XP stands for experience points. Huh. What do the points do, though? That's what I want to know. Do you get brownie points or something? Youth group. Okay. It's calm and relaxing. You know? Sorry, I'm a fast typer. You're just trying to make me go faster. You're putting me to the test. It tells you on that question page. Yeah, I saw that. It said something about on the leaderboard. I didn't know if it was something for your channel. I never look at analytics, and I went on there, it came up something, and I said, oh. So I looked at it, and I was like, I have 1,000 watch hours. I was like, I never thought I'd hit 1,000. So I was like, whoa. I wonder how many watch hours I actually watched. I can look on my Premiere. I'll have to tell you guys that next time because I watch a lot of YouTube or I listen to it. You know what I mean? I'm really about, I'm really fast. Oh, you are fast. And you're on your phone. See, here's me, doot, doot, doot. And then I use the microphone, Mia. And a lot of times it says something completely different than what I said. And I don't proofread. So I hit that send button too fast and it says something completely off the wall. And a lot of times my husband's like, you didn't even say that. I said, I know. Okay, Mr. Focus. The idea is gamification of everything, live chat, so that encourages interaction. Okay. But you don't actually get anything. It's just like getting a sticker for doing something. They don't do anything. They just show the crown and it starts over in the next line. Okay. Jasmine, happy Friday, beautiful girl. How are you today? I have another beautiful girl, Christina, here, and Mia's here. Oh, you have a garden chime? Oh, now you're going to make me all nervous. Here's my chime. I'll let you hear it. Isn't that pretty? Thank you, Christina. I got to get out there to see you. I used to use the speaker because I was young. I didn't know how to spell stop when I was like 4. Well, how old are you now, Mia? Isn't that I love that. We had to move it over there because the Ring doorbell kept going off. It kept saying someone's at the door. And every time the dogs would hear the chime for the doorbell saying someone's at the door, they would be barking. So I said, that's it. We moved it because it used to be hanging right up there. And I used to love hearing it when it was windy out. You're about 13? What's about 13? You're 12, almost 13? Yeah. This is one of the most peaceful chats I've seen. Well, thank you, Mr. Focus. Thank you very much. Yeah. You're 13 and a half. Okay, I gotcha. It's your first year being teen and you're almost to 14. So you're what, 7th grade or 8th grade? I was a teacher. I taught, so I'm still a teacher, but I'm not actively teaching. Thank you, Christina. She says, Sally is a beautiful soul. I always used the microphone when I was younger. Yeah, well, I used the microphone and it says sometimes it says some bad words. I don't know why it says that. See, I know stuff. You're in 7th grade. 7th grade, I like my 7th graders. When I had 7th grade, they were nice. It was the 8th graders. So get prepared for the 8th grade. Those girls are nasty. They're very fickle. Look up that word, fickle. So she say with 7th grade, aren't they in school now? I don't know. Did you go back to school yet? Joe Rogan fan, how are you going to get a job with your hair dyed like that? What do you mean? My hair's red. You don't like my hair, Joe Rogan fan? It's okay. My feelings don't get hurt. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mia. Thank you very much. That coming after Mr. Joe Rogan. Thank you so much, Mia. I love you. I like to share my name's pronunciation. It goes Schro, like sure. Schrodinger, is that right? Schrodinger? No, not yet, but I'm going to 7th grade. Okay, when you start after Labor Day. Thank you, Christina. It doesn't really matter to me, Christina. I'm too old to be worried about childish kindergartners, but Um, well, my hair's it's actually like red, like a redhead, not colors of the rainbow. So, but it doesn't matter. I'm too old to work, even though I'd love to, but I'm too handicapped to work here. Um, okay, good. Okay, Schrodinger, Schrodinger. Did you catch on that I was saying Mr. Focus? Oh, nice, Addie. Aw, she's starting the eighth grade on Tuesday. That's when school used to start when I was a kid. It was always after Labor Day. Why is it start so early? I start Wednesday and I'm a bit nervous. Don't be nervous. Just be you. Do you already have friends or are you new to the school? I hope you have an amazing year and know every day you are amazing, Addie. Yes. And you too, Mia. I hope you know that too. Yeah, I was working as a crossing guard and they said it was too distracting. Well, when I was working in parochial school, which is a Catholic school, they said something about my nose ring. I don't have one anymore, but um, I thought, you just tired, and our teacher has tattoos all the way up his arm, all the way from his wrist to his, and you're not supposed to tattoo yourself either from a Catholic school. Um, yes, fun fact: Schrodinger was a scientist, Australian, I think. Where are you from? Are you from Australia? Or I'm I'm new to the school, Sally. Okay. Well, you know what, Mia? I know how that feels because my dad moved me all over the place and no I'm not an army brat. He was just trying to find himself. He wanted to be a grain farmer. He wanted to work at Ford. He wanted to work, and then we were a dairy farm. And we're out in the boonies. And then he would come back to Pittsburgh and leave us there while he came back to work his regular job because he found that he couldn't make money. So I was always the new kid. Um, the day after I got my hair done, there was a 5-car. Okay, I think you're joshing me there, Joe. Um, thank you, Christina. And Mia, don't be nervous. Girls, just be you and be calm and happy. We are all different, and that's what makes the world so beautiful. Yep. And that's why my channel is called Sally D's Reality, because just what Christina said, I'm just realizing it. That's my reality as an old lady. So you realize that as a young girl, okay? You just do what you do, what makes you happy. And oh, that's okay. You don't have to tell me where you are. That's fine. Um, thank you. I just have a bit of anxiety, but I'm trying to be confident. Yes. Yeah, just take a deep breath. And my son, when he was younger, used to get anxiety attacks. And me too, Sally. And I went to 8 different schools. It's hard being a new kid, especially when school already started. And then they're all like, "Oh, class, this is Sally," and everybody's looking at you. It's like, but if you start the first day of school, it's not like that. Um, I have, I love you, Gigi. Have a great day. I don't know what Gigi is, but whatever. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Well said, Sally. Um, you got this, Mia. Morning, Sally from Paula Does Retirement. Yes, Paula. Paula has red hair and she's beautiful too. Joe Rogan said, "How am I going to get a job teaching if I have the hair like this?" I was like, "Oh, it's not a color of the rainbow. There's people that have red hair." Sally, don't you go to different schools too? I did. I worked at a bunch of different schools, and then when I was a kid, I went to a lot of different schools. Daryl says, "Hi, Paula." Mia says, "GG means good game, but I don't know what he or she meant, Sally." Thank you, Mia. You're my translator. See, you weren't going to stay. You were going to go, and now you stayed. Aren't you happy you stayed? I'm not so boring after all. Um, Paula says, "Hi, Daryl." Yeah, I think redhead is, only some people can be redheads, right, Paula? Yeah, it's the fire in our soul. Yeah, we're balls of fire. We're sparkling. I have dark blue streaks in my hair. My niece she had like a light, like a aqua smart Smurf color when she was in high school. And my son, my youngest son, he wanted to get a mohawk. And he was getting his hair cut and he says, "Mom, I'm going to get a mohawk." And I said, "All right," because he's usually really shy. So he got it cut really, really short, like shaved to the skin. And then he put the top part all the way up like this. And then he's like, "You know what, Mom? Can I get it dyed blue?" And I'm like, "Go for it." Meanwhile, I'm thinking, "Oh my gosh, how am I going to take this child to church with me?" That was back in the day, back in the early 2000s. I've been three different schools, but then after this year, I'm going to high school. Where's Justin and Jared this morning? I don't know. Taking a break. I think it's nighttime when Justin comes on here. Um, Yeah, he had it all shaved, and then he had a really, really pretty royal blue, but it was like spiked. He had to put so much product in it. So, yeah, he liked it, but I took him to church and I thought, I'm not gonna worry about what people say about him, right? Um, let's see where I was. You wish you were back in high school? Oh, not me. No, 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 no. Somebody asked me that if I could be younger, would I want to go back, and grow up again? I'm like, no. There's some things I would change, but I don't want to have to go through those kid years, living at home. No, I like my freedom. I like my freedom. My father was, he was hard. No, I won't go back there. I'd like to go back to see my mom for a little bit, see my mom. Never judge a book by its color, Sally. Doesn't matter what they said. Right. Right on. That was my baby boy, and I let my kids make their own decisions, for the most part. But so they grew up to be productive citizens. They never got in trouble, and they're 34 and 37 now. So I think I did something right. Um, I wasn't real bright with my choices in high school. Uh, I was, as I told you about my friends in high school, they never swore in front of me. They always, um, because I was a little Catholic school girl, and like when it was during Lent, I wouldn't eat meat on Friday, and they just, they admired me from afar, but they never swore in front of me. But my friend Ruth, they talked so horrible in front of her, like boy talk and f this and f that, and they never ever did that in front of me. They always respected me. I miss my mom indeed. I had an amazing high school experience. Oh, you did? I was quiet. I had most of my friends were older that I worked with at a restaurant. In fact, that's where I met Daryl. Um, so I was always trying to get into the nightclubs and things like that, just to go out dancing. I wasn't going there to go drinking, but and my school was considered a not so good school, but you loved it. Yeah. I was quiet. I was a good girl. Um, but I'm being positive about it, kinda. Kinda, okay. I hope we're helping. Your friends were mostly teachers. UK, it's fascinating to observe this. Oh, from a generational and cultural perspective. Yeah, I graduated from high school in 1983, as did Daryl. And what year did you graduate, Christina? Yeah. And Paula, you probably graduated, what, 82? You're from the UK, Mia? You graduated 2000. You're young. Oh my goodness, Christina, you could be like my daughter. Maddie graduated in '06, and wait, no, Daryl graduated in '06 and Maddie was '09. I graduated from high school in 2024. Oh, you just graduated? Here comes Amazon. Well, that's early for Amazon, don't you think? 7 o'clock. Don't worry, Daryl, he's not stopping here. You want to hear a funny saying? Life's like a dance floor and God is the DJ. Yeah, but you ever see my kitchen, Jasmine, in the video? My kitchen is for dancing. So I should put that on there. Life is like a dance floor and God is the DJ. Right on. Right on. I like that a lot. Did you make that up or is that a saying already? Because I never heard that one. My mom, 1957, she was born. Wow. My mom was born in well, I was born in 65, but my mom was born in 42. So she died when she just turned 69. Don't you think that's too young to die? I just miss my mom a lot. And I know what I want people say, I'm ready for my dream job. What's your dream job, Mia? I have to remember that. Life's like a dance floor and God is a DJ. My kitchen's made for dancing. We dance in the kitchen all the time. You were born in 82. Oh my heavens. No, you weren't born in 82. Were you born in 82? A doctor and go to medical school. Well, that's something. I have a student of mine that's just got accepted into medical school and he's going to be an orthopedic surgeon. So my son was born in 87 and he graduated in 06. But he also went to college and high school. He went part-time high school and part college. He got like his core classes done. Oh, they put you back twice. Okay. Okay, that kind of threw me for a loop. Um, you helped your dad for what'd you help your dad with, honey? Um, you heard it somewhere? Okay. I was like, oh, Jasmine's like coming up with these things here. I need some catchy phrases for t-shirts or something. Because I want to send an order out to start doing my t-shirts and stuff. Let's just say my dad was like Ozzy. It wasn't a lot of help at home with illness. Wait, with illness from his liver and after his liver oh, okay, that's good. I took care of my mom too, and my dad before they passed away. If you don't mind me asking, what's your idea behind YouTube? Like some do it for fame, money. What's mine? Mine is, let me tell you, I found myself not in school anymore. Everybody's going to be like, oh, not this story again. Hi, Marilyn. Hello, honey. How are you? Um, I found myself very alone. Like, I retired. I didn't have kiddos jumping all over, making all kinds of noise. I didn't have teachers coming in. I didn't have parents, like all the noise, right? And I just got very depressed. I went into a very, very horrible, horrible black hole. Um, and I was embarrassed about that before, but if it helps somebody else, I'll share my story. So I had a YouTube channel years ago, years ago, about 2008 or so when I was still teaching, and I would do stuff about my classroom. So um, I just was trying to make friends. How about that? And and to my um, surprise, I don't even know how I just made it to 500 subscribers because all I really do is just love people and I love to learn about people. And I forgot my map in there. I have a map that I'm putting pins on for who lives where. And Now I should have brought something out here to write everybody's place where they live, but I guess we'll have to do it tomorrow or Monday or whenever I see you again. But I have the little pins and I'm going to put them on there to know where everybody is and how many people I know all over the world. So that's my story. I'm not in it for fame or any of that. I'm just in awe. And that's, as I say, it's not often that I'm in awe and I can't talk because I'm a talker. Let's see here. Really finding it hard and so lonely. Amen. Me, haha. Um, that's how Sally, you're such a warm soul. I knew you said soul. Um, yeah, I was so lonely. That's all I can tell you. And I started this channel and I started doing this thing and that thing because like I said, I was watching hours and hours of YouTube. I was watching like people's lives and stuff like that. And it's sort of like watching Big Brother and you escape to their life, because you're so sad. You want to get out of that sadness and that reality of that's who you are and go in to see what their life is like. Oh, thank you. Is that how I got five? I don't know. I thank you so much, Christina. I appreciate it. I'm refreshing like a waterfall coming down. I am 64 next Sunday. I know. That's amazing, Carol. What are you going to do for your birthday? I'm sorry to hear that, Mia, that your dad passed away, but you're a good girl for doing that. Yeah, I can hear the walls creak. I can hear the walls creak. That's a really cool story. I'm from city in India in case you want to pin it on your map. Oh, you're going to give it up where you are now, huh? Yeah, no, that's really my story. And I know everybody's about analytics and, getting I think Paula's like that too. I think that's how Paula feels. And I'm not sure about teacher Jamie, what am I saying? Teacher Kelly Tag. I'm looking at Jamie's name on there. I'm getting, you're getting old. No, Carol, you're not getting old. You're just starting out. Mama five. Now it's so quiet, it drives me crazy. Yeah. You're going to be 14 tomorrow? Happy birthday, Mia. I was thinking of adoption. I love a full house with love and laughter. Do you have any pets, Christina? See, Paula's like that too. Paula does some funny stuff on her channel too. Because I'm just a big kid. I think Paula's like that too. I just like to be silly and stuff like that. The only thing I really don't like is that we can't play music. Because I really liked playing that Name That Tune last week. That was so much fun, and then I got that stupid copyright thing, and then I took it down. They said it wasn't against my channel, but my shits and giggles video made me. Did you see the first one or this? You see both of them? I thank you and your husband for that. Did you watch both of them? Because there's a part one and then a part two, but the part two, and that was a legitimate scream. Like he scared me because he was going in the bathroom, and he said, just pretend like you're going in there, and I didn't know he was going to jump out at me like that. And he did not want to. Um, he did not want to go outside dressed like that. He didn't want the neighbors to see him like that. I said, go outside, go by the window. And he just went to the back door. He was at the back door. He didn't want to do it. Or see, you know me. I would just I don't care. Now that I'm 60, I don't care what you think. Yes, we should at home. Wait, I've messed up something here. Yes, we should at home. What did I mess up here? Happy birthday tomorrow, Mia. Okay, so I was asking Christina, do you have any pets? You have to watch the first one? Okay. It's when I first meet Sarge. I mean, Sierra. Oh, that's okay, honey. If you have schoolwork, you just do that. Thank you, Trent. How are you today? Christina says, my grandfather used to go outside in a diaper for New Year's. Okay. Your son has a cat. Well, if you're really, really lonely, I have a dog named Levi. He's a basset hound, Christina. He's a little bit sassy. And then if you're really nice to me, I will give you the pair set of his sister as well. And I'll come visit whenever. And if you need me to babysit him while you go on vacation, I could do that as well. So what do you say, Christina? You give me a wind chime, I'll give you a pair of basset hounds. She's going to say no. What type of reality do you sell? I am in the reality of I'm 60 years old and I don't give a crap anymore. I'm not being smart, but I was just a lonely old lady, and now I'm on here talking to people from all over the world, Trent, and I would love for you to be one of my friends if you want. If not, that's okay. Because I don't beg for subscribers. If you want to be here, be here. That's just my philosophy. I don't sell it. She doesn't sell it. What do I give for free? It says reality. Yeah, my reality. Do you know what reality is? Sally D's reality. I'm Sally D, my reality of my life. I just put it all together and say, you know what? Oh, my love and prayers. Okay, that didn't sound right there. You should have thought before you wrote that. Oh my goodness, Daryl. So wait, what did she say? Does she want those dogs or not? That would be amazing. What time would I show up? Because Libby just got her bath. Levi needs one because they were rolling around after he cut the grass. I'm totally serious. And if you decide you don't want them, I'll come get them. I'm just out of the dog business right now. I just have too much on my plate. I'm too old for it. I can't take them walking like I want to, Christina, and they're getting stir crazy. But if you have a kid, they could take them walking. You have a nice neighborhood to walk. We'll have to discuss it later. But it's not that I don't love them or anything. I'm tired. Oh my goodness. So it's getting a little bit chilly. I thought the sun was going to come out today. It looks like the clouds are going to move. Oh, I have this picture I should put online. I was on DJ's live. He's one of the dashers, and he was talking about the sunrise. He was doing a sunrise video yesterday when he was delivering DoorDash, and I took a picture of it, and it looks like there's the sky, but it looks like these clouds were above it like a ceiling. It looked like it was moving in, but the rest of the sky was there, but it was moving down. And then there was a beautiful sunrise, and he said, okay, I'm going to park for the sunrise. And then he turns the car, and DJ, I couldn't see the sunrise, and I was trying to go back in there to see where the sunrise was, and I couldn't find it. So what's this say? What is it? My thing's not moving up there. Here, let's see. All right, I'm behind here. Oh, realty. Realtor. Okay, I'm sorry, sweetheart. My thing isn't moving. My camera's not moving, so I couldn't see it. Oh, I'm sorry, Trent. I'm so sorry. I apologize, honey. I hope I didn't scare you off. This is what it is, and I'm glad I bumped into you. Wait a minute, Christina, who did you bump into? I didn't see you trying to tell me that, Paula. Oh, you're near the park. You know, I really enjoyed being here and I'd love to offer help in any way I can. I do video editing. Oh, and I'm looking to grow by supporting meaningful work like yours. Okay, I can check out your channel. Are you subscribed? I check out all the ones that I can see, the public subscribers, because I can't see the other ones. Or you can just put your information on the comment. Yeah, I'm in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, PA. No, I don't do sports. I'm not into Steelers or anything like that. Daryl's into Pittsburgh Penguins. I'm trying to catch up with your messages. I was in Nangahala Sheets last night. The wraps are so good. Ugh. Izzy? Well, hello there, Izzy. You haven't been here in a while. Mrs. Paula says hi to you, honey. Okay. You online. I never knew about this online thing. Hi, Paula. Izzy says, is Pittsburgh like near Philly? No, Pittsburgh's about 4 or 5 hours. Depends who's driving. If you're coming from Pittsburgh to Philadelphia and I'm driving, it's 6 hours. I have to go to the bathroom a lot. Me either, Sally. Pittsburgh is in southwestern PA. Dax, did you leave Dean's channel and come to see me? Thanks for stopping by, Dax. What's in Pittsburgh? Like steel mills? Yeah, we have it all. I'm here. That's why people move here. I'm just kidding. No, we have lots of hospitals. Are you in the medical field? We have lots of hospitals. Really good doctors. I'm subscribed, but I don't have a channel of my own. I just edit for others because I'm not proficient yet. You did. Thank you, Dax. Okay. I'm getting my kitchen redone, which is a nightmare. I haven't cooked in a long I miss cooking. I can cook my tail off. Well, then you could make, do you have a grill, Christina? You can watch me make the Big Mac tacos today. I'm going to make them and then I'm going to, publish it. The Big Mac tacos, we made them to try it out and they were really good. The only thing that happened was I used the 0 carb tortillas and they burnt when you put them on the griddle outside. That's you have to use some kind of not too dietish, but it was really, really good. And then I'm also making in the crock pot, so you don't need the kitchen. You can put a crock pot in your bedroom. I'm making the Salisbury steak meatballs. And you serve them on top of mashed potatoes. That's what I'm making today. Remember, it's all about portions. I have to get ready. Happy and blessed day. And I gave the string a thumbs up. Thank you, Jasmine. Don't be a stranger, honey. I miss you when you're not here. And people ask about you. Have a wonderful weekend if I don't see you then. Bye, Jasmine, says Paula. It's beautiful people, very homey area. Ayaz, hello. Thank you for those little hearts. Hello, Daryl. Hope you are doing well. Let's go Vikings. Nah, he don't do football either. I'm from Philadelphia, which is technically like New York now, too fast. So Pittsburgh is slower and nicer and more land. Then Mrs. Paula says, "Hi, Ayaz. I need a crock pot. I gave mine to the older sister lady because she didn't have anything to cook with. I do have a grill. Okay. We did it on like the griddle. So if you have a thing to put on your grill for the griddle, so then you don't have to cook inside. But you should get a crock pot. They're only like what, $10 if you get a cheapy one. You should also get an Instant Pot. Instant Pot is the bomb. Oh, I can give you recipes for that. In fact, there's a whole host of content you could react to. Here's a channel idea. You mentioned earlier you like watching YouTube, so you could record your reaction to it and post it. Trent says, there seems like a lot of cities in Northeast United States in a small area. Yeah, we're the suburbs, Trent. If you were looking to move to Pittsburgh, I would move in the suburbs because you don't want to be in the city. Okay, like somebody had mentioned McKeesport. That's a rougher area than where I live, and I'm maybe a couple miles from there. So somebody on here said they had a cousin from or something. Who was that? That said they knew somebody from McKeesport. It's a little bit rougher area. But if you were looking to move to Pittsburgh area, I can tell you all about it. And my husband's lived here his whole life. Nope, I don't have that. What's that? An Instapot? I'm gonna call you. Instapot. Yes, Instapot. It's like a pressure cooker. There's my friend DJ. I was just talking about you. I was. Were your ears burning? Hi, Sally. I have you simulcast, and those who are watching me are listening to you, and they like what they heard. Well, thank you. Were you eavesdropping again, you little creeper? I'm just kidding, DJ. And Instapot is a small pressure cooker. Yeah, there's not much of a religion conversation going on right now, DJ, but we are being friends. We're showing love and kindness to one another. So there you go. I don't understand reaction videos. Why is it not a strike to post the content you're reacting to? Yeah, because I let Paula have my stuff on her channel because she asked me, and I was just like, yeah, go ahead, you know. But yeah, I don't want to be like what's that called? A critic? Is that a critic when you make a reaction to somebody? I don't like that. Like a lot of people do stuff about Dodash. I already made my opinion about her, and I don't need to listen to it. Hopefully you have some new visitors soon. Thank you. You're always looking out for me, DJ. Are you going to be able to come tonight or not? We're having another game night. We have some things up our sleeve, but we haven't actually discussed it yet. But we're still planning on 7 o'clock Eastern time tonight here at Sally D's Reality. Let's see, Christina says, "Oh, is McKeesport bad? Was that you that had a cousin there? Who was it that had a cousin or something that lived in McKeesport? It can be. It can be, Christina. A girl is a Barbie in Australia." Daryl says, "Hi, DJ." Oh, a Barbie. Oh, like a barbecue. Are you in Australia then? Are you coming to visit us? Oh, wow. I don't have that. I think, oh, wait, maybe I do. Oh my gosh, Christina. Maybe it's in your palace stuff you want to sell. So I have to come out there and to your, is it going to be in your yard, the sale? Also, my apologies for the sales pitch mid conversation. I just got a bit excited. Is it like you can use it as a crock pot. I'll have to call you. Sally, keep your chin up. Audio suffers a tad when you look down. Thank you, Paula. Chin up, Paula. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to keep up with all of you on my other phone. Thank you, Paula. I appreciate your kindness and letting me know. I live in a northern territory of Australia. Won't be moving to Pennsylvania anytime soon. Okay. I thought, well, we could just switch places we live. I have a glass one that is like a crock pot, but it's not. Is that it? It's new in the box. Oh, send me a picture on my messages. So cool, Trent. Cool. I will maybe invite some of my visitors. Okay. You're almost going on vacation, DJ. It's almost time. I got to get to work now. Okay, I'll see you later, babe. 3-day weekend. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning. Is my chin's not up enough? Here, let me take this off and I'll just hold it in my hand. There, is that better? I had it right here because I have this hoodie thing on. I didn't have anywhere to put it. And also, the pants I chose today and my hoodie, my shirt I wore today, nothing has pockets. You know, us teacher need pockets. I think my neighbors are watching me talk to myself again. Sally, when you're out there talking, who are you talking to? I'm your Susan. Always tells me stuff. Yeah, I like that, Paula. I like that. You're looking out for me. Um, you love the purple. Um, so those of you that just came on, my neighbor asked me yesterday, the one I'm always talking about, our tree. She goes, Sally, when you're out there in the mornings, who are you talking to? I said, can you hear me? She goes, I can hear you, but I don't know what you're saying. Hey, there's the sun. Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind a tree. Um, so I was like, I'm spreading the word of God on the internet. She goes, how are you doing that? I was like, Carol. Um, so as I'm talking to her, oh, Paula, you're gonna love this one. I didn't even tell Daryl this. As I'm talking to her, right? And she's telling me about this, it's at the grocery store. So I'm talking to her, and she was in front of me in line. So I don't even scan my stuff. I'm taking the stuff out of my cart. It was a self-serve aisle. I was taking the stuff out of my cart and putting it in bags. Sorry. So, Paul, I think I outdid you. At least you paid for your groceries and brought them. I wasn't even paying. I was just taking them. Oh my heavens. Oh. And then I look up at her and I look at my cart, I look at the bag, and she's just talking away. She's not saying, you're not scanning anything. I said, Carol, did I scan that stuff? And she's like, no. I said, what are you just gonna let me take it? Oh. Does it make you feel better? Because you paid for your stuff, but you left it, Just putting it in the car. Yep, 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 yep. Oh, I'm really gonna wake her up now laughing loud. Oh my gosh. I forgot to tell Daryl about that. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I gotta like control myself. Yes. Okay. I forgot to tell Daryl about that. Okay. Oh my gosh. I know maybe I should be a blonde or something. Not that blondes are stupid or anything, but sometimes I don't know. Look at the sun. Look at the sun. Oh, guys, I should probably videotape. I just got my I just got my new things that I ordered off of Amazon since Daryl's gone. They came yesterday, but they delivered it right on the porch. There's a box down there by the garage that they're supposed to hide the stuff in. And my regular people know that. But they didn't. They put it on the porch right when he's standing there. I'm just kidding, Daryl. I know you're listening. But so I got these new Klingons for the windows because I'm dying to decorate a classroom. Nobody has invited me to decorate their classroom, and I would love to decorate someone's classroom. Um, that one girl that came to my house the other day that was just first year teaching right out of college. I'm like, can I come and help you out with your classroom? She was looking at my stuff to buy. And she's like, no, I think I'm good. Hmm. I'm not gonna pay. You don't have to pay me or anything. So um yeah, I didn't tell Randy. I'm seriously worried. Afraid to leave him alone. Christina, I told you need to have Botox for your bladder. That's what I had to do. Otherwise, I would not be able to laugh either. Botox. Ask your gynecologist. Botox in the bladder, you will not have any kind of problems. I don't know. Do men have that problem too? Hmm, I don't know. Ah, my goodness, my goodness. But all right, guys, if you had fun today, then you'll probably have fun this evening if you want to come to our game night. I have a couple things that I have. I'm thinking of, but he always wants to do trivia, so I'm not good at trivia. I am not good at trivia. I'd rather do something else. I don't know what else, but I'll look up my sleeve because I always have a plan. Okay. So, um, my things is first it scrolls too fast and then it scrolls. Um, thank you, Carol. Happy birthday, Carol. Happy birthday. Um, oh my gosh. You guys should do lunch with me because give me one little drinky drink and I'll be, ooh, I'm off the wall. Okay. Um, oh, you made an appointment? Okay, end of October. Did I give you my doctor's name? Or did I? Oh, I love trivia. I rarely know the answers, though. I don't know any answers. But hey, you're welcome to come tonight. I'm probably going to have other lives during the weekend too, besides Sunrise with Sally. And there's the sun, comes out way later. I might have to start doing it later in the day. That way I can get people to come that wake up late. But hey, guys, I love you so much. And I had a lot of fun with you guys. And if you could hit the like button on your way out, that's giving me a hug on your way out. And yeah, I'm just wondering if Carol's over there listening to what I'm saying. But it's okay. Maybe she'll learn something with the Word of God today, huh? All right. I'll see you when I see you, right?